I do hope that you answer your phone right now because you know what time it is, right? Whether you are in a music, you are a music lover, a fashion lover, a movie lover, or a lover of old school music, right here on Entertainment Splash is where we meet all your entertainment needs.
Yes, very well said, honeypot. We just always have something in there for everyone because we are cool like that. Welcome to the Movie Tuesday edition of ESplash, where we hook you up with the very best in the movie industry.
Yes, yes, yes. And you can be sure that the movie talk will also be laced with amazing music videos, all just for your viewing pleasure. All right, yesterday we kept it a little corporate, because it was a Monday. I just said it's Dallas.
So who said that Monday must be corporate?
It's the start of the week, you understand? So the energy, we keep it quiet, but it starts to amp up towards Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then Monday.
It's not cast in stone in my book, so Monday can look like a Friday.
Man,
I can wake up and wear distressed jeans.
So you go club Monday morning.
See, let me tell you something. You know that I'm not regular. It can be like that. If that is how the thing is doing me.
She comes
like...
All right. On that note, it is your girl Dala, a.k.a. the Goddess of Skills. You can call me the Goddess or...
Okay.
Thank you, my able ESplash choir. Love it.
All right, guys. So you know my name. My name is Catherine, and y'all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness.
Okay. Go to the UK quickly and come back. It's fine. Righty. It's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It's the girl with the orange hair. How about that for size? Are you feeling it? I mean, you they feel lamb. Yes, you can add a motekun to the name today because like animal something. If you look for my trouble, I go just.
But don't use anybody's name before they come and sue you again. Like Ramota.
No, I can use Richard, right? And I can drag that name, right?
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not going to use... I've given him another name.
Oh, really?
Asuma.
Okay, Asum.
Okay, guys, let's be serious. It's this honey shmoney right here. It's this honey rubber right here. It's this honey pizza for she's a baby.
Overfeeling.
Okay, it's honey pots, actually. All right, let's talk about what we have planned out on today's show. We'll start off with the entertainment news. Yes, check out today's celebrants and celebrity birthdays. And of course, rewind.
Yes. We'll also be checking out Where Are They Now? While I will be in charge of bringing us today's dose of social media craziness on Socialville.
Definitely can't wait for that one. And on the other side of the show, we will be chewing it off and also checking out the news recap. We will also be having a special guest from the movie world joining us today, after which we will be checking out what went down at the premiere of Jim Ike's new movie, Bad Comments.
Yes, getting into some movie conversation right about now. We will also be telling you all about movies and TV shows we recently watched or currently watching, and finally wrap it all up with movies at the movies. Shall we, my darling? Shall we do this?
Yes, we shall.
Let's go.
Yes. Welcome back to the show. If you are just joining us, you are still pretty early, but they should have been here a couple minutes earlier, okay? So the show starts by 12, so you don't miss anything. All right, it is time for the entertainment news, and on the news today, Funke Akindele speaks on first failed marriage. Nollywood actress and filmmaker Funke Akindele has revealed how societal pressure forced her into her first marriage. She made this known in an interview with Chude Jidonwo on his show, #WithChude, where she urged ladies to avoid being pressured into marriage. Take a look.
Okay, the only reason why I will share this with you is to encourage young ladies out there that are in a hurry to get married, that are pressured to get married. You know, that they feel bad that, oh, my friend just got married. Well, I also want to do Bello Niger wedding, to do groomsmen.
I want a party.
Yeah, destination wedding.
Yeah.
Calm down. Take your time. If you're rushing, you will rush out. Lesson learned. Not trying to drag anybody. I'm going to talk about me. you know, I just wanted to get married. I want to do things right, have children, and all that pressure. Oh, and I went into the marriage. It didn't work fine. God bless everybody. Everybody's doing well. And it ended in a very bad way. On social media, the noise was everywhere. Yeah. I was actually filming and somebody called me and told me I wanted to die. You know, I cried, you know, lost some good deals then, but I didn't let it break me.
If you recall, in 2012, Funke and Akindele got married to businessman Kehinde Adeola Oloyede Almaroof, a marriage that didn't last up to 2 years as reports of infidelity and abuse rocks the foundation of the union. Just so you know, Funke Akindele is now married to fellow filmmaker and artist JJC Skills. They even celebrated their 5th wedding anniversary yesterday, and they are blessed with a set of twins.
Oh. Really, really nice. I actually like it when celebrities open up about their stories because this particular one, she decided not to talk about it for a very long time. And people have judged, a lot of people have said different things, and right now she's coming out to tell her truth. So I love it when people come out to tell their truth, and not just tell their truth, but from a place of hurt, open up and also advise people out there so they don't go through the same thing. And I like the fact that even with everything that happened to her, she was able to come back and become a bigger and better person. And now she's married. She has twins. And she's happier. So I'm really happy for her.
I like that she's mature about it. That I really, really like. You know, I'm not going to talk about anybody. I'm not going to drag anybody. And I'm just going to talk about myself. She was focused. And I like that she told people that just calm down. You know, don't allow all this pressure, because it takes somebody who is actually in the marriage, you know, in a marriage to tell you that, well, please just calm down. All the pressure is nothing. And if you're not in people's shoes, you know, you can't even understand. But guess what? She already tasted both sides, and she's telling single ladies to not even allow anybody pressure you. Take your time. I mean, something to pick out of that interview.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I know a lot of people that are like, oh, they are telling me in my house, oh, I don't want to go home. When I go home now, they start disturbing me. Why have I not married? Sometimes I'm like, see, pushing somebody to go and get married, you're not going to live in the same house with that person. You know what the person is going to go through. Yes, it'll be nice if your child is married. Okay, that's cool. But then the thing is, you can't be forcing them into that because I want to carry my grandchildren before I die. That's just such a pressure that sometimes people don't need, because you need your 2 eyes to be clear to make that very big decision in your life. And to be very honest, that's one of the most important decisions that you probably ever make. So you don't want to go through that entire bad experience, waste time in your life. Like she said, she lost deals as well, just because she had one bad marriage. So, I mean, I'm happy. JDC seems like he's treating her very well. They always seem very happy. I see their pictures and everything. They work together on set, my siblings and I and all that. So,
and simply put, the person you end up spending the rest of your life with could either make you or mar you. So that's just it.
All right, amazing.
I'm happy for the couple. Anyways, moving on to the next story. So Destiny's Child reunion is not happening, Matthew Knowles says. Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, has come to clear the air that there are no plans for the girl group to reunite, make albums, tour, or do anything. This is coming after the header on the group's official social media account was changed, and many fans took that as a sign that a reunion was on the horizon. Matthew Knowles, who is still Destiny Child's official manager, said to TMZ that the recent update of the group's official account on social media was nothing more than a routine revamping by the record label. Nonetheless, he thinks that it is great that a Destiny's Child reunion is in such high demand. Although Destiny's Child is not together at the moment, it has not in any way affected the relationship between Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams, as they still very much consider each other sisters. Earlier this year, Kelly Rowland stated that Beyonce and Michelle were actually present on Zoom to watch her give birth to her youngest son, Noah. She said, and I quote, "We had our family join on Zoom. They were able to see Noah come into the world. It was beautiful," end of quote. Just so you know, the iconic girl group Destiny's Child disbanded in 2006 after releasing 5 studio albums.
Well, this is definitely very sad for Destiny's Child fans. Yeah, because, I mean, that's such a nostalgic group for me because every time I see Beyonce, my mind just goes to Kelly, and it's funny how even after all these years, they're still friends because I know that they still attend each other's events and all that. They support, even I mean, giving birth and then you're on Zoom. That's such an awkward thing, I think, but that's me on the side. But yeah, them not coming back together, I think is very sad. And I feel like Destiny Child not being together is something that this Gen Z, they're going to miss. They didn't enjoy. They did not enjoy that. I can pay my bills, can pay my telephone bills.
They won't understand.
They missed it.
I like that there is no bad blood. I like that there is no bad blood, that it is just, okay, they're not just coming back, you get, and all that, and they're still friends. But however, I'll just still say that I don't like the fact that they keep... I know. They keep pushing Michelle to the back burner. I don't know why.
I don't think they push Michelle.
No, I'm not saying intentionally. Even people, and when they mention Michelle, she comes last. They can't say Michelle, Beyonce, and Kelly Rowland. What's wrong with that?
Okay, so let me say this. This is what I think it is, It's Michelle's personality.
Exactly.
Beyonce has always been the, you know, that girl. She's always, do you understand? Kelly too gives you, Michelle is just like, That's how I've always seen it, and that's why I would always call
she'll not wear certain things.
Michelle.
She will change her style.
Do you understand? So it's like, and there was this one video, they all do one dance move. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
She will not do that one. She'll change it down.
And then, you know, another thing is Beyonce always looks like she's the lead. So, you know, when you come out, this person comes out first, this comes next, and then she comes. So it's the way it's always been. So automatically in everyone's head is like, okay, this to come first. But anyways, they entertained us.
They did do.
Hey.
Yeah, that's right.
They did. All right, that brings us to the end of today's entertainment news and to the start of Celebrity Birthday Shoutouts. In alphabetical order, today's celebrants are the following people. Asuma Mistura is a year older today. Asuma Mistura is a veteran Yoruba Nollywood actor, film producer, and MC. She is popularly known as Iyatudi.
Iyatudi. You know, this woman has come a long way in Nollywood, and she's not even letting anything hold her back. She's not letting people say, oh, Mama eti dagba, you don't hold. She's like, no, even when Naramali's Kole Yenwa challenge was on, she joined the challenge. Mama was like, Kole. I'm like, okay.
But that's how it's supposed to be. Let's not let how old we are not let us do things that want to do.
No, Bazo, have fun. Happy birthday, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's that thing about her. Happy birthday to her. And you wanted to say something about her.
Yeah, it's just the fact that she inspires me in a way that, how do I put it now? You know how people say, you're this age. You're supposed to, you can't be doing this thing. You can't be, she doesn't send anybody. She doesn't see. You see this crazy challenge that they're doing now. Mama is vexed. Mama is vexed. She is vexed, climb crate, so forget that. But mommy, please don't do it, I beg. This one. All right, next up, Ava DuVernay is 49 today. She is an American award-winning filmmaker, popular for her work on films such as Selma and A Wrinkle in Time, and for the limited series When They See Us, amongst others.
Yeah, so
it's a range for me because I saw A Wrinkle in Time, to be honest, I didn't like it.
Okay.
I didn't get it.
Selma?
No, Selma was, are you joking? Selma is a historical, that's something that A Wrinkle in Time, Selma, I'm like, how? And then When They See You, I'm like, When They See Us was such an amazing movie.
Yeah, that's true.
It was such an amazing movie, and that was when I think I started to fall in love with her, and she's a black director, for crying out loud.
And the fact that she's just very quiet and she keeps her romantic relationship quiet.
And it's also to note that she's also been nominated for some awards as the first black African-American female director.
That's
so she has created records for herself. She's breaking boundaries, and she takes whatever the critics tell her. Good.
Yeah,
so,
putting us on the map.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. All right, next up we have Chad Michael Murray, who is 40 today. He is an American actor, best known for his role in the series One Tree Hill and Gilmore Girls, and movies such as Freaky Friday and A Cinderella Story.
I know that he had a relationship with a co-star in the first movie you talked about. I know, right?
Oh, he did?
But he did not go far.
No, he didn't.
He didn't go far.
I actually fell in love with him from that movie, One Tree Hill, the series, when he and his brother loved the same girl. I'm like, Lucas is a cute one. And let me know.
Part of those ones
I would talk. I had a crush on him because he was cute. And the girl was always like, okay.
It's not much cute.
Well, it's still cute. No, back then, if you know what I mean, you know these people that when they're younger, they have this very cute.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Happy birthday to him, Sha.
Oh, you are brilliant.
I
did not shame anybody. Oh. Some people are fine now when they are younger, even when they are older.
Wow.
They're still fine. But,
all right.
you know.
So Dave Chappelle is 48 today. Dave Chappelle is an American stand-up comedian, actor, writer, and producer. He is popular for his satirical comedy sketch series, Chappelle's Show, and has been called one of the best stand-up comics of all time. He was actually my sister's, or probably still is my sister's favorite comedian.
Okay, my sister
doesn't have time for crush. Don't have strength. But yeah, I like the fact that first of all, he's funny.
Yes,
he's not one of those things where, for some reason, I don't know why, I used to find Kevin Hart funny for a very long time, till one day I just loved Kevin Hart.
So I think it depends on...
Then he did Fatherhood, then I'm like, I don't know again.
So I think it depends on what you actually like, because I think Amanda, for Kevin Hart, Amanda is a lover. Anything. If Kevin Hart does... Okay, so yeah.
All right, but he's amazing. He's been in the industry for a very long time. I've seen a couple of his shows, and I'm like, this guy is Sabi Workshop. Sabi.
Yeah, he's very versatile.
All right, happy birthday to him. Next up, Funke Akindele Bello is 44 today. She, as we know, is a Nigerian actress and producer. After breaking out from the sitcom I Need to Know, she went on to begin a successful career as an actress in English and Yoruba films. She's most popular for her film Jennifer, the spin-off series Jennifer's Diary, and most recently the movie Omo Ghetto.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Very hard-working woman. Like, she's so hardworking. Most people want to work with her because of her series, and she's put out so many young talents. Yeah. She has made so many people in the movie industry.
She's an inspiration.
Yep, happy birthday. All right, next up, Justin Sky is 26 today. She is an American singer, songwriter, rapper, actress, and model. Some of her popular hits include You Don't Know featuring Wizkid, Back for More featuring Jeremiah, and Don't Think About It.
You don't know.
And I love how, at that point in time, people were saying that, Wizkid!
Because you know Wizkid for who Wizkid
Justin
is.
Sky! If you know, you know!
My sister.
Yeah, but I felt like that would have been a very cute couple type situation going on. But they just looked cute together. But it's not about just looking cute together.
I don't know why people are always shipping Wizkid with everybody.
Why are you blowing trumpet?
Once they see a picture of Wizkid with somebody,
okay, Wizkid, please ship yourself with somebody.
Please don't let Wizkid come and steal on that person's day. It's Justin Sky's birthday. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday to her. Amazing singer.
All right, next up, Leko Olatunji is a year older today. He is a Yoruba movie actor, film producer, scriptwriter, and MC with several movies to his credit.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to him.
Yeah.
All right, also celebrating today is Peter Rufai, and he is 58. He is a Nigerian former professional footballer who played as a goalkeeper. He competed professionally in Belgium, the Netherlands, Portugal, and Spain in a senior career that lasted 20 years. He also represented Nigeria in 2 World Cups and has many Africa Cup of Nations tournaments under his belt.
Yeah, happy birthday to Peter Rufai.
So, Peter Rufai, where I remember him from is actually a commentator. You know I know those commentators are very extra. All right, he takes the ball. Peter Rufai. That's actually where I remember. That's how far back. Yes,
I know.
That's how far back, and he was an amazing footballer.
That's
Some people actually enjoyed watching, you know those Rashidi Akindele that you
I know, right?
He
carry
said
my waist.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Like giving us a throwback, right?
Do you understand?
Happy birthday to Peter Rufai. I mean, giving us these memories right now. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to everybody who's celebrating today. You all are special. Even if we didn't mention you, see, it's because we don't have time on this show. We only have 2 hours. If we could, we'll take down the whole list. We'll call you. But we just want to say a very happy birthday to you. Wish you the absolute best, the best of health, the best of all the good things, all the things you wish yourself, more money in your pockets. UAR will not disturb your life. Police will not stop you on the road.
Amen.
You don't need
Amen.
it.
You'll not be robbed, though.
They say police will not stop you.
Yes, so.
I
They will not raid your house, so...
I think that's a grand prayer right there. All right, it is time for Rewind. Take a look at this history lesson.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1979, the musical film Rock and Roll High School, directed by Alan Akush, featuring the Ramones, is released in New York City. And in 2009, still on this day, Love Like Crazy was a single released by Lee Brice. It went on to win the Billboard Song of the Year the following year.
He brought home sick.
And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
That song is a whole vibe. What?
Dangerous.
You didn't find it is a sing. Dangerous.
And that is just the power of social media, because you might not have seen this video, but you've heard
That video came out 2019, for crying out loud.
And then TikTok just brought the song back.
Brought
You know,
it all
the
the
power
way
of challenges on social media.
I
cannot
jumped on the
be
challenge, sir.
overemphasized. I know now, I saw your own.
Hey! When you hear that it drives a space boss, Sienna, Iyke, Sienna.
Space box.
I beg, and it tells you that he's single. My sister, run for your dear life.
It is a race, a fight to the fittest.
After they'll come and tell us that, you know, I mean, we carry now. I don't used to carry animals. I used to carry children. Brother, I don't know that you're married. I don't do married men, please.
But you know that people that do business too own a space box.
Okay, but this one, if you're a man.
And you own a space box, please tell us what you use it for. Please, be telling us. Let's know what we are doing. Anyways, guys, up next is Where Are They Now? Take a look to find out which actor we're talking about.
It's Where Are They Now? Anthony Ogbetere. Anthony Womanu Romene Ogbetere, popularly known as Big Tony, is a veteran Hollywood actor and producer who started acting and doing stage performances right from the early 80s while in secondary school. After people saw his interstate NYSC drama and dance competition, they encouraged him to act professionally, and so he moved to Lagos in 1997 to pursue a career in acting, and then acted for 3 years before he got employment in a top-notch company. He was a territory manager, working for 9 years, but then he left and came back to the movie industry after an early retirement.
Different strokes for different folks.
You say?
Man, what I'm saying is that chick there is gang. You know?
Papa J, would you be so kind to tell Shege to keep it down, please?
I'm not the one that is complaining, so why should I be the one to go and tell him?
He has been in the entertainment industry for almost 25 years, and his first movie as a producer was Dirty Diana in 2001, after which he's produced over 10 movies. At the moment, is an actor, producer, comedian, and entrepreneur.
Will you marry me?
Now you know where they are now.
This is one emotional song, one motivational song. Like watching this video, listening to the lyrics, the talk, everything. It is something that if you feel like you're down right now, you should watch it. You should listen to it, and it will lift your spirit. But another thing that would lift your spirit is Socialville. Yes, guys, it is time for Socialville. Time to check out all the craziness, humor, and savagery happening on social media. Are you ready, ladies?
We are ready.
Are you there?
We are there.
Are you there?
We are there.
Are you there?
We are there.
Let's go there. All right, so first, can you see his face? Can you see what's happening? This guy just had a major misfortune. Let's see what it's about.
Misfortune.
So it says, if you think you're having a bad day, Dan White, 21, they even put his age, split with his girlfriend a day before a family won a £61.1 million lottery. Everyone, including his sister's boyfriend, gets £12 million. So if you think you're having a bad day...
What they say his name is Dan.
Dan, and
what's
his wife?
His last name?
White.
Unfortunate.
Hey.
Dan Unfortunate. What?
Ah.
See, it's 1 second though.
This life.
Grace is 1 second though.
My sister.
Glory is 1 second.
My sister.
Okay. Unfortunately for him.
He was not patient.
He
Did I see somebody's girlfriend and boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, write something on the internet lately?
Oh, so we're not sure if that's the person's actual...
We're not sure. It could be rumors. It could be details.
I played with something I should have cherished.
Yeah, in case you're confused, somebody came out and said he's Thames' ex-boyfriend.
Right. So it will be this.
And that the biggest mistake he made in his life was cheating on her with. And I think Thames came out and I said,
who be this guy? Like,
but you know what? I thought about it because I'm like, even the ex-boyfriend would not say that. I mean, even if you're feeling it, you now come out and
some people regret their mock. Some people say some things. Okay, maybe see what they happen again. This person is vexed. They say, it reached my turn to chop your money. They tell me, I've seen hell with many girls. Now me show you,
But it's true, and I think this is a code that guys use. So this is how I feel, yeah. Like, if we're running things, let's just run it quietly. But no con they give me code. No con they give me...
I don't get money, I don't get money.
Guys break your heart, you still enter a relationship. Be serious like that, guy, day or day now. But now we're there, like, you understand? Guys, the due protocol, we run it.
See, bro, if you don't get money, fuck am. You don't get money. No, there is excuse. No, there is... Chop. No, this guy. Sorry, that's okay.
I think it's not attractive when guys put up this facade like, oh, because, no, he's not.
But you still want to date.
Heck you, yeah.
Okay, see the king of the jungle. The lion is the king of the jungle. And what is he doing? He's eating grass.
No, he's not.
Wow.
Please, let me just tell you people what led to this. So, it says, and I quote, no matter the economy of the jungle,
he's not eating.
A lion will never eat
Motivational
grass.
speaker.
Yeah, still lion now they chop grass. So
he's not eating grass.
What's he doing?
So what's happening here is there's this competition in the jungle. Yeah,
okay.
It's like face of lion contest. So you know the lion is on a diet. So that's why he's just eating his greens.
Or rather, he's just sniffing around.
Well done now.
See you waste now.
I said,
no.
Well done.
Let me give you another explanation.
Welcome from
Let me give you another explanation.
Jungle.
So the lion is trying to sniff around to know if the jungle is clean because it's the king of the jungle.
Motivational speaker. I mean, they check things very well. They know they
check them. May they not tell you say now $2 they are now one. Okay. My sister. It's like somebody's about to do something in the office. Let's see what's happening because I can see HR. So make I ask HR tomorrow if they fit change my pension money to dollars because Koma Loku was when person retire.
Okay, they say Koma Loku 15 naira. Like
as the main money,
no one remain 15 naira. When pension.
But let me bust your bubble.
Can we do this after the show? Can we just send general distance to HR?
What do you spend in Nigeria? What's the currency?
That's what I want to say. Like, sorry to bust your bubble. You spend nairas. By the time you convert it to dollars, you are the same person that will beg them to change it to naira again.
When you your employment letter, in what currency did they say they were going to be paying you on the letter?
Honey, but it's not about that one.
Offer of
it's not about that one. See, the bottom of the matter is that at the end of the day, you're the one that will beg them to change it back.
You understand?
When you see how much it is.
All right.
Our meme king, another meme king has featured. And this bros is vexing. Why is he vexing? He said, the person who told me that if I need anything, I should call him has changed his phone number. All those uncles that will say, I have your account number, don't worry, I have your account. I know somebody. Since I was in university, he will say, I'll send you money, I'll send you money. Oh, you know yourself, take your air.
There's only one thing that
He'll say, I'll send you money.
I call Latia.
He no pick. This bros, anytime he sees me on, he will say, how are you? I still have your account number. I say, please delete it. Since how many years ago?
They said, bros. Hey. I don't want to have my phone number again. Delete
everything.
Phone number, please delete.
Stress.
This one knows to stress himself. He changed his number.
See his mouth. See his... Oh, God.
See, please, right now, you people. This is the solution to mental health problem. If you are feeling down, please. If I'm feeling down, so this is my solution. You people, this is a rare picture of painkillers and antibiotics. And this is the solution to my sickness that I'm feeling right now.
No, but when I'm seeing this picture now, I just started to feel, you know,
I'm feeling somehow already.
Less stressed. My picture, less stressed.
This is the solution to many things. Please, before I have an attack, let's move away.
You don't want to...
She cannot talk, oh.
Because
please leave her.
You got so correct.
Some things are left unsaid.
Anybody that wants to make me happy. Because, you know, since I woke up this morning, the thing was doing like...
Can you hear my nose?
And the solution...
My nose is reacting.
So the problem is that, did I lie? When I got in, was I not feeling somehow? Feverish. Thank you so much. So please, help me.
Okay, since Honeypot is acting drama, let's talk about drama. This person said, the drama I acted in my secondary school as a poor man, it'd be like, say, God, don't take it serious. Baba God, please, it's a drama. It's a film. It's not real life. I'm not a poor man. I'm not destined to be a poor man. Please, it's only drama.
You might have acted the role too well.
It's
India Gabriel just say, this guy, like say, Sabi this work.
Actors, will you not now be rejecting some roles by ye?
No wonder some people used to prefer to act like rich man. Anyway, write your destiny. Okay, so what's going on? I said, when God told animals to respect human beings, I don't think mosquito attended the meeting. This is very true.
One pet on my cheek as they were doing my makeup today. They wanted to slap me.
Okay, so this is what I even have problem, in school, secondary school. It's as though the mosquito, as you are sleeping, cover yourself. Like I said, they do 1, 2, 3, they will lift your blanket like this. Carry it to the next bed, or more, they will not cover you.
Wait, this one's the leave blanket. The ones that I know, even if you like wear jeans, they used to have one iron straw.
Yes,
they will go inside it. It's iron straw, my sister. It's iron straw. They will go inside and they will suck you. There's nothing you want to do. If you like, wear protective shield.
And I think they have different species because there are some very tiny, tiny ones that...
See, Honeypot, if we start this mosquito conversation today, we're not going to live here. So you people, you can go and continue the conversation on social media. But right now, it's a wrap on Social View and the first hour of the show, too. We will be back at 1 for more movie conversations. So, guys, you know the drill. Stick around.
Hey.
And, of course, we are back. Yes. And welcome back to the second half of the show, ESplash. So far, we have brought to you the entertainment news, celebrity birthdays, rewind, where are they now, and Social View. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time for True It Off. Time for one of us to vent on what's currently bothering her.
Okay, it's me.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Her royal hotness. Hey. You know, they say, you know, they fire, but this one I go just advise now, you know. Okay, let me not talk too much. So basically, this is for stubborn people. Yes.
Are you talking to yourself?
No, I'm talking generally.
Wow, is she stubborn?
Am I stubborn?
Catherine, you're stubborn. Yes.
You're
stubborn goat.
I learned from you, my darling.
Wow.
So, all those people that are very stubborn, they will give you advice. You will not listen. So, a friend was talking to me about something, and while we're still talking about it, she was saying that someone got robbed.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's the latest trend. People are getting robbed in the mornings, going to work and everything. So, we're still talking about that when my younger sister called and told me that a friend of hers, who I know, just lost his sister. Apparently, she was going to work very early in the morning. She had been told to be careful and not take private vehicles. And she still took one. She hadn't gone to work in a long time. The day she had to go to work, she took a private vehicle, and that was the last they saw of her. When they saw her, it was her body they saw. Apparently, she got robbed in the vehicle, and she was shot twice.
Wow. Even
after getting robbed. So, apparently, people had told her in the past, they had warned her that this thing is something that is becoming a trend, that she should be careful, don't do this, don't do that. But she still decided to do it because, according to her, that would have been the easiest way. That was always the easiest way to get to work. So even if something is convenient for you, if you hear that that thing is dangerous, it is not good for you, do not do it. Listen to advice. And when you get advice, which is a natural thing, first check it out with 2, 3 people. If they are saying the same thing, that means that thing is right. And no matter how much strong head you have, your health is more important. Your life is important. So do your research when you're giving advice. And once you find out that thing is true, don't form, I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. Nothing will happen to me. My dear, you are a child of Zion. But person will know they find death. Where can't go where he did. Only God knows. Only God will keep us. But please stay safe out there. And if someone tells you not to do something, do not be stubborn. Listen to advice. That's all I have to say. because people have lost their lives being stubborn. People have lost opportunities by being stubborn. There are things that would have happened, but because you were warned and you were stubborn and you said, no, I will still do it. People lost family members. People have lost things that cannot be replaced. So there is no reward to being stubborn. There's no reward at all. Just be the best you can be.
Yeah, I think the thing is sometimes people don't see it as stubbornness. Let's put it that way. And then also there are some things that can't really be avoided, if you know what I mean. Because I think this majorly still boils down to the fact that country is not safe. True. See, you can be in your house. There was a story online yesterday. Dorothy, allegedly, she was in a house and then people broke in into, do you understand? And then said they left and then they came back. So the thing is, the country itself is even not safe. So there are some things that on a normal day shouldn't be considered not safe, turn out to not be safe. Really. Because if you take a private cab or something, that's a private cab. You shouldn't, it's not like you took a public transport. You cannot say, oh, okay, because now we can't take private transports. Cannot take public transport. No, how do you get to?
No, in her case, what I mean by private cars is, you know, there are people that stop at the bus stop or something, or on the road, and they're flagging down cars.
See, that's what I need to explain to you.
They're flagging down cars. Not be say them park, say, okay, I'll just cab. No, there are even private cars that stop and say, oh, we're going this way, when you're flagging down cars.
No, that's
very unsafe. Some people do not mind. But even the private cars that stop and call people, if you're going to beg, sit beside door, make your hand there for door.
No, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's actually very crazy.
Wow. All right, so I'm going back to my sis.
This one hook.
As the only one cannot even talk.
This one hook on the phone.
Before somebody will start thinking that's all does. Onipot do anything like that. I don't do it.
I mean, you see, you're stubborn.
Oh, wow.
Onipot says I'm a tepu. You cannot hammer.
You know, Onipot, you're actually not stubborn. But you can be when you choose to.
So me, I'm stubborn.
No, you're stubborn now. Oh, am I the first person to ever tell you that you're stubborn? Wait. Am I the first person?
I rest my case.
Are you sure?
I rest my case.
All right, so you're
you know, nothing can actually happen to Onipot. She's a motepu. They will not even want to try her. Anybody that try Onipot.
I am covered with the blood of Jesus.
See them.
All right, yes, me, I don't have strength. See, you see this topic today. I don't have strength. You should leave me alone.
I love you.
It's me. I don't have strength. I need the two of you. Stay there.
Okay, oh, the last is time to move on.
Moving on, I beg. It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. And we told you that Funke Akindele speaks on first failed marriage.
We also told you that Destiny's Child reunion is not happening. So says Matthew No.
Oh.
Very, very sad. All right, we will be back after this break.
Move for me, move for me, move for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, people, there's Monkey right there with that one. Very, very energetic. Talking about energetic people. Joining us on the show this afternoon is one of Nollywood's finest. He's an actor, producer, director, model, entrepreneur, and even a recording artist. Una de film. Guys, welcome to the show, Nollywood's bad boy, G-Mike.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, wow.
You're welcome to the show.
It's funny. First question I asked is, how are you awake? Because we just finished one of the biggest premieres that we've had in a long time, and you're here. So first of all, we'll say thank you for making it, because I expected you to be asleep. I'm not like, nope, I'm not doing anything for the next 1 week, but then you're here today.
Well, it's a back-to-back thing. You have to ride on the back of the last success, and you know, you're only as good as the last applause.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's how I live. I don't live by the moment. I keep trying to transcend what I did last.
And it's been a while here because you reminded me of the very former set.
Of that bench.
You'll see how we have grown on this show. So what do you think? What do you think about it?
I feel I'm part of your journey, you know. Because, you know, guys, I was there, you know. Remember when we had to shift our derriere from one side to the other? Because it was so uncomfortable.
Okay, G-Mike, I love you.
Yes, sweet. No, you know that I'm just showing the journey, so everybody can appreciate the gorgeousness you see here.
He's already telling your story, honey pot.
So
I won't be surprised I see a movie about you.
Oh my God.
Inspiration. So talking about movies and the movie premiere, it was an amazing affair, like the entrance, everything. How did you feel that day?
You know, my mind works a certain fashion. I speak things into existence. I envisage the very best scenario of it. I have a very vivid imagination, and I think I will not be sounding out of place if I say that I envisaged everything that happened that night. You know, seriously, I wouldn't have it any other way. With dispatch teams, I'll check all the variables, and then, of course, spiritually, the prayers back to back, you know, to augment whatever effort I put in. My team is amazing.
So you pray?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. You know, and we just I mean, people that have worked for me, with me, I work for, understand I always position for the best case scenario.
That is amazing. So I saw the trailer for the movie, and one thing that stuck out for me was the look with the afro. And tell me about that, because I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah. It's a transition. I mean, he went from a point of living more like a hermit to probably just, you know, removed himself from regular society and just wanted to be by himself. He was going through depression. It was when he was, you know, probably down on his luck because of what transpired in social media. So we had to recreate that part to fit the ambience, to fit the character at that moment. Banji, as this young woman I discovered, sometime we made a movie and she did something on some other set. And when I saw her go to work, when we were ready for this, they were pitching all the big names and all that. She's relatively unknown. Yeah. And I said, I want Banji.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, she's never done anything big before. So everybody said, hey, I'm not sure she can deliver on a project this big. Wow. But I said, but everybody that's big at the moment, your pitching started from somewhere.
Right. So well, she definitely delivered, because that looks
over-delivered.
That's right. Okay, so talking about your works now, I know that before this particular one that you have Bad Comment, you have been doing acting maybe sparingly, and then you're right at this, and it's the first time you are an executive producer, and lead actor. I mean, that's a lot. Okay.
Car props and
and some people were even thinking, okay, some people come out these days and they say that, oh, they are the director and it's like their first time. I know that you've directed before.
Yes, I have directed.
Okay, so now let's talk about this whole new experience for you being the executive producer, and the lead actor.
It's a totally different experience, and it's not one that you can weigh in your vast experience on. The variables that you encounter, moving parts that, of course, you can't begin to deal with. To be in front of the camera as well as behind the camera, trust me. I think I'll think twice about it next time. Seriously, I will. Because one moment I'm getting my acting chops straight. Next moment I'm disbursing funds. Next moment I'm being blamed for something that's going wrong. Next moment I'm sweetening out egos of, you know, some big actors. So it's different because I'm the one in front of the camera that make the demands, and people behind the camera make sure that it comes to bear. Yeah. But now everybody is, you know, I'm sitting there trying to get my lines, and people are telling me, hey, this has to happen. Can you wait? No, it can't wait. You could have just delegated. So we have 3 producers on this set. So it was easy to delegate. It was easy to, you know, disperse efforts here and there. Yeah. So that is, the team was, I'm telling you, you know, anytime something of this magnitude happens, it's a team thing. It's a teamwork. And I've been with my team for so long, even when I'm not basically in entertainment and I'm in my business world. Same team. I've been with same guys 12 years, 5 years, 6 years. You know, so I think I must be doing something right as a leader.
Yeah, definitely, you're doing something right. So compared to other productions you've been on as an actor or as a producer, what makes Bad Comments different for you? Was it something personal, or was it people's experiences?
Bad Comments, I think I wanted a common denominator, one that resonates across the divide. It didn't matter your religious inclinations or political affiliation. It didn't matter your creed, religion, status, or whatever. There's a common denominator, which is the internet, social media space. Whether you're 2 years old or 90 years old, directly or indirectly, you have dealt with this phenomenon. Okay? It's a part of our life. So I wanted a story. I didn't want to be boxed in. I didn't want a frame of reference that would say it's a Nollywood, Bollywood, or Hollywood film. I wanted to make a universally viable film. And the only way I could make that happen was to create a film everybody will find a part of them, them in there, that will resonate with every divide. So once I picked a subject matter, which is the internet, the social media, we created a story around there. And I wanted to tell it from the point of view of the celebrity.
Yeah.
And then in this instance, is the anti-hero. Is the one that obviously people that don't know any better, less discerning people think they're the ones that have had an easy right to the good life.
Very true.
But you don't know what happens behind the scene.
Yeah.
So at best is to force a conversation. This thing is happening. This social media space, yes, has been an access to untold opportunities for people, but it's also been the platform that has created such tragedies as suicide, depression, that came from subgroups. So there's an advocacy behind it. There's a conversation that is not being held at the helm of affairs, you know? So it is not only to entertain. You might call it a tongue-in-cheek, portrayal of what happens in that space, or even a satire. But at best, what I wanted to do was do what we do. It's an art form where filmmakers, we force conversation, we force perspective, and we force the right people to begin to look at these issues in a different, way.
Amazing. I love the fact that you mentioned the right people now, because that leads me to my next question. The casts on that movie. Special Ed, Sharon, Osasigoda.
You see the diversity of it?
I was like, wait, who are we going to see next? What inspired your choice for the cast for the movie?
If you see the movie, the casting was done by me. Since I didn't want, like I said, when I started, I didn't want a frame of reference. I didn't want anybody to say, it's that film.
Okay.
So for every character, I will say who is true to type. Nice. Who can we mold into this? They will say, there's a dude that has a look. They love acting debuts, Lil Jon, the wicked producer.
Young John. And I was like,
dude, no, it wasn't that smooth. I'm sorry, John, but it wasn't that smooth from day one. We went through high waters. So, I mean, he was visiting, he came to see Sneeze. And he was telling Sneeze that, oh man, that I'm not much of a talker, I don't talk at all, But I was observing, I was in a whole different zone. And I said,
Sneeze is the director.
Yes, and I said, I want, thank you for making that quite clear. I said, I want this guy. And I said, no, he's not an actor, he can't carry the role, he's never acted before. And when I met him, he said, no, he can't do it. He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to make a fool of himself. I said, but there's something I see. There's something I see.
Like, were you funny at that point?
No,
what were you thinking?
No, the dude thought I was crazy. I know he was looking at me. He was looking at me like, man, I thought this dude was cool. I mean, what was he trying to embarrass me? I saw that look. I could read the look. But I don't take no for an answer.
Okay.
As you all well know.
We know.
My power of persuasion. So after 30 minutes, he said, I will give it a shot, but except if you tutor me or through mentor me up. I said, that's the whole idea. I will, and so we went for, specials there. And then when we got the role, it was like, no, man, I don't know how I could begin this. Let me go with the street parlors. I don't know how I could begin the role. I said, dude, just believe you can do it. Timaya refused me. Timaya said no to me. Up until the day we were going to shoot, I didn't show up. So I got a convoy, 4-car convoy, drove to his house.
Oh my
God. And I'm telling you, man, I'll put a big down on your behind into that car. Yeah, I had to bully him. And he wasn't shot and everything. I forced him to the car.
Wow.
And then, he came down. He didn't still believe he was going to shoot.
But that's the business part of you, right?
Once I see you, you fit the car. Okay, could you have imagined anyone else than Timaya in that role? Okay, so that's it. Everybody.
That's
so
crazy.
it had to be the diversity of it. I think is what is actually forcing the interest. Is what is making you guys so like cool. You understand. So we had to go all out from every device
Mission
to pull in our
accomplished,
people.
definitely. All right, Jamaica is still here, and he has a lot more to tell us, so make sure that you stay tuned. We're going to go on a quick break, and we will be right back.
That's right.
I know the
Yeah. So we had to do trial now and just, and then we still have the Nollywood bad boy in the building, Jamaica. And well, you can call him sometimes, you know, when you see Jamaica in movies and then he's like helpless, romantic, and then you're like, what? In fact, I saw it somewhere. Somebody was asking you why you've not been so lucky with love.
Yes.
How about that?
And I said that is, I mean, now they're going to stereotype my life as well. They'll typecast my life. And I'm like, you know, the Nigerian mind, the Nigerian psyche, it's so interesting. Okay, once they latch into a belief, they're fixated on it. No degree of logicality will make sense after that. Wow. It is that thing they see, that person they see you. You will not believe the conversations I've had in odd places. Wow. Because they believe that character they see in there, that's got to be him.
But in real life, let's talk about it. Like, have you been lucky with love?
I have been extremely lucky with love. I'm a product of love. Yeah, I'm a product of, I've seen, I saw the light leave my father's eyes when we lost my mom. Yeah. And I always told myself, that's the kind of love I want. You know, that's why I will never compromise. I saw the man literally stop living until we found ways to make him start getting interested in life again. And I see these two people. This is a couple. I'm an only son. At a point where I was stressing the man about my career choice, they got together and kicked me out of the house. Wow. Why would you... Why wouldn't you want that kind of woman? I mean, my mom will obviously die for me, but instead of you to stress the man that I've chosen for the rest of my life, I think you should go find your person to stress. And they kicked me out. So, I mean, who would want that kind of love? So, I mean, that is what it is. I've always been extremely lucky with love. I think in the beginning, I didn't know what to do with it. Yeah, you wouldn't know what to do with it. As you mature and you understand that the memories you make, these choices that you make, it's what leads you to what you become eventually. And a lot of us took so much for granted back in the day because we thought it's always going to be there for us. It's always going to work for us. So as you learn quickly that the great ones, really the great ones, you know, they measure time with you if you don't pay back in full measure, you know?
Very true. Very true. All right.
Words of advice.
Thank you so very much for coming on. Like I said, you should be sleeping left to me, but you are here today, and we really appreciate that. That's it with our special guest for today. Let's take a look at what went down at the premiere of his new movie, Bad Comments, after which it will be time for What Are You Watching?
All right, guys, as you can see, Lagos is out tonight. Yes, I am live here at IMAX Cinemas, where the premiere of Bad Comments is happening. Now, this is a movie that's produced by the legendary Jim Iyke, and we are looking forward to that. It has starring Sharon Ojang, Inedo, Young John, AY, and a whole lot more. Now, we are excited. Jim Iyke is right behind me. He just passed. As you can tell, the crowd is going crazy, and we are looking forward to a good movie tonight. And, of course, my name is Amanda, and I'll bring you everything happening on the black carpet tonight. Stick around. It's crazy out here. So what should we expect from this movie? Is it going to be funny? Is it going to be hilarious? Is it going to be exciting, dangerous? You know?
There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of comedy, and also a lot of awareness. People don't know how there's a thin line between mental health and social media life. It's a very thin line. If you're not careful, you could be driven to the abyss.
As a celebrity yourself, you have gotten bad comments in the past. Does it affect you?
Not really, because if it did, I wouldn't be here.
If you let it affect you, right, just brush it off.
I always brush it off. Sometimes I would respond. That's when I know I've got a really good comeback, and my comebacks are always really good.
I'm hoping that it has a lot of effect on internet trolls. Yeah, most importantly, because most people don't understand how much the effect of what they say has on people. So I'm glad that finally there's someone that can show them that you don't really do okay, even though they will still do it.
I'm interested in the subject matter, and I'm curious to see how it's tackled. So I'm really looking forward to it.
The character's name is Hilda. In the film Bad Comments, alongside some amazing actors, Jim, Sharon, Anti-Patience, Inedo, AY, Makun, Ben Tui, Young John, Spesh. If you guys are thinking that you're going to get more information than that, it is not happening.
Wow. Tell me, what should we expect from this one?
Man, spectacular, amazing, hair-raising, fantastic film.
Yeah?
Yeah, extraordinary.
Well, bad comments. It's a movie to watch. It's a movie to see, because you know it's all about it's happening right now in reality. So they just put it together in a movie to see what's happens to celebrities, and trying to let people know that celebrities are humans as well.
What we have here is the return of one of Nollywood's most iconic actors ever, period. Jim Iyke, this is it. He inspired an entire generation of actors. And not just that, he's actually a really great guy.
You found me on Twitter. You found me on Instagram. You found me on Facebook. Your comments. Your 5 hate-filled comments. You beat an old man. Drunk or to the devil. What is going on in my life? This is to clearly state that I own your life.
All right, guys, we're still on Bad Comments, the movie premiere, and I have with me Kumbi, who just came out of the movie cinema hall. Yeah, do you enjoy that?
I actually loved it because, I mean, it's like, what would you even say? You get to find out the real truth about all these online trollers.
What will you rate this movie over 10?
10.
10. And what will you rate it that?
It's so interesting, it's hilarious, and it's very educative too.
Hey, really, first of all, you're looking so stunning. Yes. Rocking lush hair as well.
This is like, I think like 10 extensions on my head. So it's like, when you have like 2 bags of cement on your head, but fashion is pain.
Yes,
bad comments or not, I will rock what I want to rock.
Talking about bad comments, are you enjoying it so far?
Are you kidding me? I came out because it's like a heightened reality, and it's something I can totally, absolutely relate with.
It was really very fantastic, honestly.
How do you rate it over 10?
Oh, in fact, I'm going to rate it 80%. Yes.
All right, guys, that's all we can take on Bad Comments, the movie. And, of course, it was a hit. You have heard from celebrities, from everyone who has watched it tonight. You can say that it's amazing to see Jim Iyke again in the cinemas. And if you're looking for a movie to watch, this is the movie to watch. It has been your girl, Amanda Dara, signing out right now. Back to you in the studio.
All right, people, welcome back to the show. If you're just joining us, you have missed a lot because you just missed Jim Iyke's interview. He came to talk about his movie Bad Comments, which you just saw the premiere, and it's an amazing movie. So if you want to see it at the cinemas, it is out at the cinemas from the 27th of August, which is Friday. So yes, take your biz, take your booze, take your family members to see the movies. But right now, it is time for What Are You Watching? And time for them to eat popcorn and drink. Basically, what we do right here is talk about some of the movies and shows we recently watched. You also have the opportunity to share with us what is it you have watched or are currently watching via our phone lines and also our social media platforms at TVC Connect using the hashtag ESplashOnTVC. Special shout out once again goes to Lucius Cocktail and more for the popcorn and drinks to help us enjoy this special segment. So, I'm going first before I open my popcorn and start munching away. So the movie I saw recently, is titled Jungle Cruise, and it's an amazing movie. Why did I see the movie? I saw it because the lead actor is Dwayne Johnson, but it also has other amazing actors like Paul Giamatti, Emily Blunt, and a host of other actors. The movie plot, it is a movie about someone who went to look, apparently they're looking for something. It's actually a teardrop that can bring someone back to life. So it's something that people have been calling a myth, but researchers decided to go find it, and it led to a roller coaster of events. Apparently we found out that some people have been there, and Dwayne Johnson happens to be one of the people that have been there for 400 years. I'm not going to give you more details because I just spoiled the movie a bit for you. It's in a bit. So what made it interesting? What made it interesting was the fact that every time there's always something to look forward to. there was always something happening. And then when you feel like, oh, this is what's going to happen next, something else happens. It's just a twist, a turn of events that you never expected. That was another thing that made the movie, because I do not like movies that I can say, okay, this is what will happen and that's what happens. I don't like movies I can predict. The scene that actually stuck out for me was the scene where Dwayne Johnson, they thought he had died because the flowers are taking him back. And then she went back and put the teardrop on his lips. And they were like, well, he wasn't going to wake up. They walked away. And suddenly, the dog went back and was like, he's awake. Really, really amazing. And what would I rate it? I would rate it an 8.5 over 10. It's a great movie you guys should really see. It's a movie everyone should watch. And, you know, nature gives life. Nature has life. That's what the movie taught me.
Nice. Thank you. All right.
So let me my popcorn.
What did I watch? I watched Holiday Heartbreak. Yeah. So Holiday Heartbreak is actually, let's talk about the actors right there. You have AJ Johnson, one of the actors right on that particular one. And then, of course, you have Kenneth Wayne, you have Kotri Wayne, and Michael Collier. Okay, now let's talk about the movie plot. It's actually about this womanizer, a loving father. But, you know, in his days, his 8 days, you know, he actually was a womanizer. And he is a loving father, as I said. Do not even get that twisted. But somehow, the karma has come to play because he finds out that his daughter is being affected, the daughter's love life is being affected by his own behavior way back. That is, there is a curse that was not affecting the daughter's love life. And so he had to do something about it. But what does he do about it? I would leave that for you because I don't even want to spoil it in any way for you. Now, the scene that stuck out for me was when he was seeking some spiritual intervention and just wanted to know what to do. And so he thought some woman that he dated in his past who has passed on was the cause. And so he had to go to the cemetery, to the tomb, to ask for forgiveness. Okay, that one stood out for me. Apparently, I don't think it was the dead woman that he actually offended because, you know, the curse was just hanging there. All right, and how will I rate it? I think it's an enjoyable one. It is one that will just get you glued, especially with the fact that they're not Nigerians, and to think that they are doing this kind of thing because it's only in Nigeria that and in an African setting that I would have thought that they would have something of that storyline.
They're watching us.
They're learning from us. They said they're learning from us. Okay, so I think I'll rate it 6.5 over 10. That is well above average. No, do not even think that I'm stingy like that.
That's okay. Are you going to be stingy with your popcorn?
Yeah.
Wow. They say I'm not stingy. See yourself.
Yeah.
Anyways, the movie that I saw, it's a 2019 movie called The Courier. It stars Gary Oldman and maybe 7.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like a basic action movie where you already know that the boy will not die, the boy will testify at the end.
Actor no they die for
Actor no they die for sister. No surprises there.
All right, guys, and we are done with our choices. So when we return, we will be reading your messages as well as picking your calls, as you will be sharing with us any movie or shows whatsoever you recently watched, what you like about your choice, who acted in it, and most importantly, your rating over 10.
And you can come and take popcorn from me.
All right, guys, and that's all we can take on What Are You Watching? Thank you so much for sharing with us. We will be back to talk about the movies. In fact, you know what? We're not going anywhere. Let's just talk about your own movies on Facebook. So let's start with this one, Fortune Lawrence. Yes. She says, good afternoon to you all. You all look so beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm currently watching Luca, and it's a movie about a boy who is a sea monster. And he always wanted to go on land, but his parents always discouraged him. It's a very great movie, and I'll rate it 9 over 10. I also have Pamnon Philemon. It says, afternoon, gang. I currently watch Kambili, the whole 30 yards. Really nice movie. I've seen it too.
I've seen it.
The movie is about a girl who is trying to figure out her life after her boyfriend broke up with her. Though she was doing it to prove her ex that she's a wife material. At the end of the day, she discovered herself and fell in love with her best friend, who was there for her all along. I'll rate it a 9 over 10 because I so enjoyed it.
All right, we've got Kerr D. Climax, who says, just today I watched Child's Play. Chucky, though it's the second time I'm watching it, but the experience still feels real. My heart literally jumped out of my chest. This movie is definitely not a Child's Play. I would rate it a 10 over 10 with the emoji fire. You know, hashtag ESplashOnTVC, hashtag movies are the movies. Thank you so much. Godwin Funam here says, good afternoon, beautiful ladies in the house. I'm currently watching a series titled Umbrella Academy. The series is the story of a family of superheroes, all adopted by an eccentric billionaire who are brought together by a funeral and the threat of the apocalypse. All right, the series involves superpowers, time travel, a talking goldfish, and a lot of brilliant twists and turns. I'll rate the movie a 9 over 10. Hashtag ESplashOnTVC. That's nice.
All right, I've seen Umbrella Academy and it's very good. Timoria Fanny says, hashtag movies at the movies, hashtag ESplashOnTVC. Good afternoon, guys. I'm currently watching Doom at your service, a Korean movie. I'll rate it a 9 over 10. You're all looking great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go Joshua says, good afternoon to you guys. The movie I'm currently watching is Devil's Judge. It's a Korean movie. So this guy was an abandoned child. When he grew up, his loneliness affected him. He decided to take revenge on all the people that were involved in a fire incident that happened when he was a youth. I'll rate it 10 over 10. I'm going to screenshot that because it sounds like a movie I want to say.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I also have Wanda. It says, good afternoon, ladies. Y'all are looking stunning. Thank you. I just finished watching 5 Feet Apart, and I'll rate it 9 over 10. 628 says, good afternoon. I'm currently watching Military Zone. It's a nice movie to watch. I rate the movie 10 over 10. It's a good film to watch. Hashtag ESplashOnTVC.
Alrighty, and so we've got Esther Onyedamala, who says, I recently watched Milan 2020. I don't understand why they removed the songs and the humor like the cartoon. I'd rate the movie 8 over 10 because I love Disney songs, and I wasn't happy when they removed them. Wow. Okay, and of course we've got Tomiwa here. Tomiwa Bimbola here says, good afternoon, beautiful ladies. I recently watched a movie titled Must Date the Playboy, and I would rate it 8 over 10. Hashtag ESplashOnTVC.
Hey. That is all we can take today, guys. It's been really, really amazing. I'm sure many of you just wait for Movie Tuesday to know what movies to watch. Hey, Throwback Thursday, Movie Tuesday. Hey, see how the thing they slide. Anyways, guys, it's been an amazing from the interview. It's been an amazing experience from the interview to the movies we spoke about and everything that happened on the show. Guys, you guys can catch the show tomorrow again on this station, 12 to 2 p.m. But before I sign out, I didn't do this alone. I did this with the amazing Honey Pot and la 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 la. It's your lady, Catherine, her real hotness, and that's all we can take today. Bye for now, guys.